So before you start your assignment, you should have watched the YouTube video about Alma Woodsey Thomas, one of my favorite artists, because she uses a lot of color, baby, color. Those of you that are in person working at school, you're going to be using scrap paper and glue to complete your assignment. But if you're still working at home and your supplies are limited, you can also use marker. For our at-home friends, you'll simply need a pencil, a blank sheet of paper, and a set of markers. Once you have your supplies, you are going to lightly draw a small geometric shape with your pencil. Remember, geometric shapes are those shapes that have names like circle, square, heart, or star. Once you've drawn your shape, and remember you can draw that wherever you want on the paper, choose one marker to color in that shape. Once you've colored in your geometric shape nicely, I want you to think about what color scheme that you could use that includes the color that you've selected. So for this particular work, I'm going to use cool colors. Choose a color scheme that you're familiar with and that you feel like you could be successful with. Notice how I'm making small little marks all the way around the heart shape that I've drawn. I'm going to continue my pattern using a variety of cool colors, and I'm mimicking the paint marks that Alma Thomas would make. The wonderful thing about this style is it isn't difficult to create, but it is a process where you have to think about the colors that you're using. Be sure to fill the entire page with your color scheme. Now for those of you that are in person or are choosing to use scrap paper, we're going to use our scrap boxes for this process. For this technique, you'll need the following: a variety of scraps in your color scheme of choice, a large background paper, some glue, and a pencil. I've decided to use a rainbow color scheme, very much inspired by Alma Thomas's artwork Eclipse. So I'm starting with blue instead of red, and I'm going to take my pencil and draw a light geometric shape. It doesn't have to be a circle, it could be any geometric shape that you want. Once I've drawn my geometric shape, I'm going to do a careful rip around that shape, and this will start my patterning. Notice that I did say rip and not cut. The reason that we rip and we won't be cutting any paper for this project is because we want to mimic that style, that brushwork style of Alma Woodsey Thomas. Now I'll be using a glue stick throughout this project, but those of you that are in school, you'll be using our glue tubs. Next, I'm going to find a scrap that is next to the color blue in a rainbow color scheme, and I could have either gone with green or I could have gone on the other side and used purple. So I'm going to take some of my scrap and I'm going to rip small bits for my pattern making. Your ripped paper pieces should be no larger than the tip of your finger. So we don't want these pieces to be extra large. Once I have a nice pile of paper bits, then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to paint glue around my geometric shape. Now remember, those of you that are at school, you'll be using your glue brushes and painting a little bit of glue. Notice how I'm carefully placing each piece so that there's a little bit of space in between. Not too much space, but I'm being very thoughtful with each piece that I lay down. I thought that yellow-green would look really nice next to this dark green. So I'm going to make a ring of paper bits around there, and my pattern is going to grow and grow. Just a reminder of that guided ripping. As I pull at the paper, notice how my thumbs are working together and carefully ripping a French fry shape. Then from that French fry shape, I turn that into little bits that I can then use on my artwork. You're going to keep going around with your pattern and color scheme all the way to the edge of your paper. Ripping paper like this, big no-no. Watch the difference. Guided rip, thumbs working together. So remember, your color scheme is your choice. I can't wait to see your Alma Thomas inspired artwork. Have fun, guys.